walking through the storm with Jesus and Mary. We know about an old saying that says, "Get a life." It's something very common in our culture. And we tell that to people that are, gossipers and people that are always looking outward, people that are very superficial, external, and are always living somebody else's life, but theirs. And today is a very important time to understand what that means, because a lot of people are very limited today around the world, and those that are not are going to be. And we know why. We don't have to repeat the story. We are locked up, and not because we are in jail, it's because we are sent home because of the pandemic. And then what happens when you are not used to live your own life, and your life is scattered and is superficial, is external? Your life is your culture, your life is the tendencies that you are influenced by in what you do and the way you live in your society. What about it? Then you're going to have a big problem being locked up, being limited like everybody is today. Because where are you going to go? What are you going to do? It's only so much the media can do to entertain you. It's only so much the social media that can provide for you to communicate with others. So you're going to find how important it is to be responsible for the life that God gave us. God gave us a life. And this life is a life that we are supposed to live with responsibility. Also, God gave us some people around us, people that He entrusted us with, children, family, friends, people we work with, people we live around on our daily basis, and those people are our responsibility also, as far as love, care, concern. Those people exist. They are part of our lives. But what I'm trying to get across at this moment is, do you have a life? A life of your own? Are you sure you do? This is a great opportunity to realize that. How much of yourself are you living? And how much of the world is in you? This is a good time to discern that reality. Because you see, a lot of the problems that people have today, psychological problems, emotional problems, existential problems, are because they don't live their own lives. And then when they get to look at their own lives, they lose control because they cannot handle it, because they are not used to do it. They don't know themselves. They have no idea who they are. And it's because this society and this civilization has created a world that is focused on taking your reality away and give you a new reality. That's why we have all these genders and we have all these weird, strange ideologies, and because it's like a person that is given to you to replace the person that you are. That's why they say you can choose what you are and who you are. You don't necessarily have to be what you were born like. The person that was born a male, a female, you don't have to be that. That's what this civilization is teaching people. So what does it do? It just kills the person that was born to be, and creates a person that is scattered, that is nowhere, and is an absurd reality. It's almost like fiction. So now, in times like this, This is very serious because you cannot go home and live with yourself and be at peace with yourself if the life you were living wasn't your life, but the life that was made up by this civilization. So we have to understand that this is a great opportunity for all of us to really come back into self and understand clearly, sincerely, how much are we really ourselves, how much have we built of ourselves in God, and how much are we responsible for what God entrusted to us, ourselves, the people around us. You know, when we are real, when we have integrity, and we are responsible to live a coherent life between the material world and the spiritual world, we can say that we are living our own life, the life God gave us. But when we are not coherent with the material world and the spiritual world, when we don't have integrity because we are influenced by the world that tell us that we can choose to be whatever we want, not necessarily what we were created to be. So this is a very dangerous moment for people that are external, that don't have a life, that never had a life, because they always lived a different life, external life, the life that was given to them by the world. So let's ask God to give us the wisdom and the clarity to realize how much of the life He gave us we are actually living.